Hello, I'm Christian Perez.
And I'm Grace Valverde.
And welcome to the inaugural broadcast of the MRHStv Channel 77 newscast. Today we'll be reporting on some of the recent developments and achievements of Manchester faculty and students. We're all very proud of their efforts and we're grateful for the opportunity to spotlight a few of them here. So, with that in mind, let's get to the broadcast. One of the most popular programs offered by the MRHS Falcons Lounge is the Everything in Steps after-school activity. It combines a program that teaches salsa lessons with information explaining the importance of taking steps toward achieving goals. Weekly lessons are taught by the Cultural Explosions Dance Company and last for 2 hours. The first hour is a drop-in session open to anyone. The second hour is for students who wish to perform. The Falcons Lounge, which opened in October 2005, is a school-based youth services program that offers counseling and prevention activities, as well as sponsoring programs on teen pregnancy prevention and violence and substance abuse prevention.
Today's busy students are constantly faced with deadlines, English papers, social studies essays, lab reports, and the worst, college application essays. In order to meet these deadlines, students often use floppy disks, USB drives, or their email accounts to transport their documents from school to home. But what happens when the floppy disks are unreliable and the USB flash drives and email are blocked? That's what students at MRHS faced until recently. In an effort to block illegal downloading and keep wandering students focused on school activities, Manchester has filtered student computer access to exclude social websites like MySpace, chat applications like Instant Messenger, and personal email sites like Hotmail and Gmail. An unfortunate side effect was that students were no longer able to access their email for school reasons either. But now, thanks to an application called Briefcase, Manchester students are once again able to shuffle files back and forth from home. Briefcase is an online storage system which allows students the ability to upload and download files from anywhere they have internet access. Thanks to this innovative solution, Manchester once again stays ahead of the technology curve while providing a safe environment for our students and their data.
The McDonald's All-American team is a group consisting of the best high school basketball players in the nation. The game itself is so prestigious that it's televised on ESPN and attracts many NBA stars. In the past years, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James graced the court as high school players in the McDonald's All-American game. Manchester Regional High School is proud to announce that 2 of our Falcon players have been nominated to participate in this landmark event. Mike Spence, who last year averaged 15 points, 13 rebounds, and led North Jersey in dunks, and Joey Citrullo, who is averaging 19 points, 7 assists, and 5 steals, are both awaiting final word on whether or not they're going to make it to the team. When reached for comment, both Spence and Citrullo stated that although they hope to make it to the big game, just the honor of being nominated is like a dream come true. Congratulations, Mike and Joey, and good luck.
In more news for MRHS Sports, for the first time in 6 years, Manchester won the BPSL League Bowling Championship and followed with an impressive 4th place showing in the state tournament afterwards. All 5 varsity bowlers, Jalen Floyd, Jordan Galetta, Jennifer Houseward, David Vella, and Chris Gervasio, have received recognition within the BPSL. With senior Jordan Galetta as the only planned departure from the team next year, Coach Broderick is optimistic about Manchester's future. Congratulations, Falcons.
Earlier in the week, I had the opportunity to interview Helden Board of Education member and Manchester Board of Education President Ellen Fischer. Mrs. Fischer was nice enough to sit down with me so I could ask her a few questions about her experience and tenure on the board and the types of issues they've handled in the past. It's all part of a segment called Inside Manchester. Welcome to Inside Manchester. My name is Christian Perez. I'm here today with Mrs. Ellen Fischer, President of Board of Education. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Christian.
We have some questions here today for the entire Board of Education. We decided to go to the top, if that's okay with you.
Very good. Let's start.
Okay. What, in a nutshell, does the Board of Education do?
Basically, we make sure the schools are run well. We don't run the schools. We institute policy making and the budget process.
What is your experience on the Board of Ed?
Well, I was elected in the year 2000 to the local Haledon Elementary School District to president, and in the year 2000 to Manchester to president, and served 3 years as its president.
Okay, 6 to 8 years. How does your role differ as a president than, say, a regular Board of Ed member?
Okay, basically what the president does is we run our meetings. We run the meetings. I speak with the superintendent on any emergent issues. I keep the Board of Education informed on anything that they need to know. But the role of president is no different than being a regular board member. Each person has their opinions that they bring to the table, and we each have a vote.
Okay. What is your motivation for being originally elected to the MRHS Board of Ed?
Well, I have 2 children, which my daughter and son both went through the Haledon District and through the Manchester District. And I wanted to not only for them give them a quality education, but also for each and every student. That's what it's all about, giving a quality education to each and every student of our district.
What are some of the issues that have been discussed during your tenure at the board?
Well, basically the thing I'm very proud of is the shared services and also our interlocal agreements we have with surrounding towns. Shared services being that we share a superintendent, Dr. Kwok, and business administrator, Mrs. Makis, with the Haledon District, which has saved about $2.5 million over the past 4 years for the taxpayers. We also, like I said, have interlocals with surrounding towns in the technology department, which brings revenue into our district.
Because serving on the Board of Education, being that you are the president, it amounts to financial volunteerism. Do you find it conflicts with your family? How do you juggle it all?
Well, my family is very supportive. We are, yes, an elected official, unpaid elected official, but we should approach that as being a paid job. Do a lot of research. We do a lot of reading. We take classes. The New Jersey mandates that we take training to be a Board of Education member. My husband had been a board member for 30 plus years, and my children both served as board liaisons here at Manchester for the Student Council.
Okay. Well, that's our time for today. Thank you very much for being with us
Thank you very much for having me here today.
And thank you for watching Inside Manchester.
Hello, I'm Janine Perez for MRHStv Entertainment News. Coming off of a successful run of last year's theatrical production, Little Shop of Horrors, director Mr. Bamford and musical director Mrs. Poznansky have assembled their cast and are currently gearing up for this year's school musical, Sleepy Hollow. This will be a new take on Washington Irving's tale, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. We're told it will have the humor and look of the Disney cartoon version combined with the terror and gore of Tim Burton's adaptation. The play will run on March 14th and 15th, and tickets will go on sale for $7. Starring our production this year are Christian Perez as Ichabod Crane, Kelly Gervais as Katrina Van Tassel, Ramazan Sella as Bron Bones, and Jordan Galetta as the Headless Horseman. The Harlem Wizards are coming right here to Manchester Regional High School thanks to the PTSA. The Wizards are known for their chick oops and alley-oops, along with the message of positivity for all on March 17th. The show is open to the public and will feature a free autograph session as well as souvenirs and refreshments. The game starts at 7 o'clock p.m., but doors open at 6:30.
We'd like to thank everyone involved for their hard work in making this broadcast possible. We look forward to bringing you future programs here on Channel 77. For the MRHStv Channel 77 News, I'm Grace Valverde.
And I'm Christian Perez.
Thank you for watching. And remember, heads will roll on March 14th and 15th, so come watch Sleepy Hollow.